A big problem we face is that the search robots that currently exist are too expensive and that getting them is not an easy task. For this is necessary to make a large investment that finally recovers. For people with low incomes or without experience, what they are looking for is a robot that, at the time of a natural disaster, can take shelter and, with the use of this, have a vision of what is happening outside if it is safe. Taking as the simple example to explain, in the case of earthquakes, the first thing people think about is if our people are fine, but we are afraid to go looking because the earthquake can come back in a strong way.
Flash is a search robot made by ourselves, which is made of inexpensive and easily accessible materials to make life easier for those who have little experience, which consists of three objectives. Create an ecological mechanism that doesn't require fuel and its battery is rechargeable. This robot must be economical, as it will be designed for all types of people whose replaceable parts are easy to identify and inexpensive. This robot can be easily acquired by people with limited resources so that they can gather vital information when they experience an earthquake.
The way to control flash is very simple since it only requires a cell phone and that is battery is charger. To verify this, it has a screen that shows the battery level it has. When its battery is close to finish, it will sound an alarm as warning that it needs to be charged immediately.
To reach this result, we did several tests in our circuit simulators, where we started with a current to voltage converter as shown on the screen. Depending on the battery, a resistor must be replaced, this to have the system well calibrated. To obtain a resistance value, divide by 5 by the current that the battery has. The result will be the value of the resistance to use, which in our case we use a 20 ohm one for the test.
Then we go to the Arduino stage, where we simulate the previous circuit with this potentiometer. In this case we are using a voltage divider to simulate the variety of states through which the battery level passes. The maximum voltage that can leave the circuit above are 5 volts, which when passing through the Arduino will be divided into 1024 parts, and then be grouped into 6 levels. These are the battery levels that appear on our display, and when we are at the lowest battery level, an alarm as a warning.
We conclude that it isn't as easy as it seems to create a search robot, since the most complicated parts are programming and creating a film structure. The rest is simple. Compared to this, since only getting a quality battery that is rechargeable is simple, and with this we help the environment as it does not require alternative fuels and the batteries are not for single use. In addition to the fact that because we are in a pandemic, it made the time dedicated to work greater.